Hi, this is Pete Madsen, and I'm here to present a lesson to you on playing blues in open G. And specifically what I want to do is work on playing a dead thumb or monotonic bass, and then playing notes on top of that. I've got several exercises tabbed out for you to take a look at, and I'm going to go through them one by one. The idea here is you want people to keep a steady bass and then play notes on the treble string as you keep that steady bass. This is one of the things that people work on a lot, is trying to get the thumb to be independent of the fingers. And whether you use one finger, two fingers, or three fingers in your finger picking style, you really want to be able to use the thumb as a timekeeper and rhythmic marker, and the fingers, whatever fingers you're using, to be playing the melody, which can be played on the beat, can be played between the beat, can be shuffle eights, can be triplets. So I want to work on those ideas. When we think about playing blues in the context of fingerstyle blues, or even in electric blues, the stuff that gets played on top has this very syncopated rhythmic element to it. Either swing eights, dot, 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 or triplets, dot, 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 dot. So as I go through these exercises, I'll stop sometimes and I'll say, let's just count this out or tap this out on the guitars, on your lap, whatever you're comfortable with, and really get a feel for what the rhythmic aspect of that is. To start off with, we're in open G tuning, and I've got my 6 strings of a D, and then my 5th string's a G. My 4th string is a D. 3rd string is a G. 2nd string is a B, and 1st string is a D. Open G tuning is used by numerous players. Sometimes we call this Spanish tuning, and it could also be a version of it. It's open A. But everyone from Charlie Patton to Robert Johnson to R.L. Burnside, Alvin Youngblood Hart, many blues players use this tuning. And like I said, we're going to be specifically working on a dead thumb or monotonic bass. And the first exercise we have is simply playing the 5th string, which is a G note, and just keeping time. I like to tap my foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our pulse. And that's what the bass will be doing throughout all these exercises, just keeping that basic quarter note rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to introduce notes on the top. I'm going to start with the 1st string, and I'm going to play a G note at the 5th fret. So G works, we're in the key of G, we're playing a G in the bass. Let's just start with G, that sounds good. So the second exercise will be pinching the 5th and 1st string together, and then keep playing the bass. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinching that 1st note with the bass note, and then keep on the bass. The next time through, we're going to go to the 3rd fret, play an F note, and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the next exercise, I'll play double stops at the 5th fret, so I'll bar 2 strings, the 1st and 2nd string, and play my same bass pattern, pinching on the 1st beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing on the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so far everything we've done is just play it on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to play the treble strings on the upbeat. So the next exercise, I'll start off at the 5th fret and I'll play my double stop again. And on the third beat, I'll play those notes in between. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can always count that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do the same thing at the third fret. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. The next element I want to introduce is the triplet. Triplet are 3 evenly spaced notes played within one beat. So if my pulse is 1, 2, 3, 4, my triplet will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 evenly spaced notes in the space of one beat. You can count this different ways. You go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and some people like to say triplet, 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 triplet because triplet has 3 syllables. Then you can say it 3 times. Or triplet for one beat. Okay, so the next exercise, this would be, I don't know which number exercise, I haven't numbered these yet, but I will. This exercise will have me pinching on the first beat, and then playing a triplet, and then 2 bass notes. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So triplet rhythm, very important in blues playing. Also connected to that is the shuffle 8th. So the next exercise, I'm going to play shuffle 8ths on the top and then play a triplet. First, let me give you the sense of the shuffle 8. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. If it was a straight 8th note feel, it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All those notes are very even. But in a shuffle rhythm, you have a longer first part of the beat, 1, and a shorter second part of the beat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's like the second half of the beat is falling into the next beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So in this exercise, I'm going to play a shuffle 8th and a triplet, and then just 2 bass notes by themselves. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at this point, if this is just giving you trouble to try and play it on the guitar, just tap it out. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and triplet 3, 4. In the next exercise, I've blocked off the strings just to give you what the actual rhythm is, and I actually put out what the rhythm. I've written out the rhythm 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, if you're wondering about when I'm picking, what do I do, down, up, or just all downs or whatever, don't worry about it too much. If you want to just do all down strokes, you could do it that way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I wouldn't recommend doing all upstrokes. That would be really difficult. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you can do some combination of down and up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, that's cool too. The important thing is not how you pick it, it's how you feel it and how you play it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's the rhythm I'll be playing over the next exercise. The next exercise That's the top part of what I'm playing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adding the bass. And an exercise of just adding in the open second string to give it a little more body, a little bigger sound. Okay, very important. If you can get these rhythms down, you're gonna you can do really well with playing blues, whether it's finger picking blues or electric flat picking blues. Just getting these ideas of shuffle eights and triplets and quarter notes as well. I have some more exercises where I incorporate more of just a quarter note later, not in this particular lesson, but the next exercise, I'm going to move between two strings, the third and second string, for beginning triplet. This is kind of stuff like you would hear in Black Maddie, either version by R.L. Burnside or Robert Belfour. One and a 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going back and forth between the third and second string. You can do this with one finger if you want, just using the index. I use two fingers. I think it's a little easier that way. You don't have to move your fingers around so much. In the next exercise, I'll do a triplet with a slide, and then another triplet with a pull-off. And two bass notes will follow that, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. The final exercise is actually from an R.L. Burnside song, and it's a slower pace thing, and with lots of triplets in it, but it gives you a good idea of how the syncopation can really sound very cool on the top part of what we're playing. It'd be okay, so there you have it. Lots of different ideas playing up here on the top strings while I'm keeping the steady bass. If you want, you can work with a metronome. That can help you too. But a metronome adds another element that forces you to focus on it. So if you can keep the time and separate your thumb from your fingers, you'll do really well. All right, thanks a lot. Good luck.